Như nào nhờ? Olaf thì Olaf đứng trên. Mẹ mày lóc con trên đồ không biết đi đâu thật. Nó lóc con trên đồ là không biết đi đâu thật.
Pretty good into Nasus as well, to be able to just ignore the slow and get on top of him.
And you can also ignore a whole lot of what Leona wants to do as well. There is a lot of CC that can be very annoying. The satchel as well is the only way that Ziggs is going to be keeping himself alive outside of shooting himself away with said satchel. So I think the Olaf value is definitely going to be high. This is something that we have seen Shiu play many times.
Kèo này Olaf vẫn đánh được nha. Bây giờ bot và mid của DK đều đang đẩy được. Tức là cái cửa để cho Skillmon qua cúp rừng dưới là zero. Mà bây giờ nếu như không cạnh tranh được rừng dưới thì Skillmon vô gia cư. Chết đói. Giờ Skillmon làm gì đây? Korea nó chạy ra nó giữ rừng trên rồi nha. Giờ sao? Ăn được thêm con cua. Chim. Cạnh tranh chim.
Going to go over here and try to control this camp a little bit further. Obviously, Nasus scales incredibly well, more than most junglers, but if his camps keep getting taken away, it's going to really slow that down as Labrov comes over to help.
Yeah, siphoning strikes are a little bit harder to stack up if there's nothing to hit. As Labrov going to get stunned up multiple times. Caps makes his way over, but Showmaker going to see him out. Labrov down to 100 health as the punch goes through.
Nổ. Early game này hơi nổ Skillmon rồi. Nổ rồi.
Popcorn chickens come over. At least he gets a Q stack from that one, but Lucid will get rid of the rest. And
mặc dù con Vi nó cũng yếu early nhưng mà tụi DK nó có kế hoạch để nó đấm con chó này rồi. Đái rồi.
Good seismic shove there onto Caps from Showmaker.
Hey, quy phát.
And Lucid should be able to get a Vault Breaker in here at the same time as the Ghost is going to be used from Caps to get him out of the way. Korea moving over towards Hans as he flashes to pick it up. First blood for the Camille. And Showmaker going to sidestep the Zenith Blade. Caps flashes into the wall face first.
Chiến đấu vì sự tồn vong.
Not going to hit the Zenith on the flash either. Double fail flash from
DK đang
Dplus
thật sự bùng nổ.
Several waves of farm have been denied from him as here comes a bit of an all-in.
Yeah, he's ghosting. Looking at the angle towards the mini now. Broken Blade gonna have to flash to get out of the way. That undertow is just take a little bit of detour in order to pick up the axe. But Broken Blade is in so much trouble. Still charging the Nama where he can. And you can see the axe is a long way away. Still trying to catch up as Hans
hơi mất thời gian cho nó hơi siêu.
This composition is not necessarily going to come online, so he hits the slow and he knows he can go ahead and commit the goal for the play here. Has his ult, forces the flash here.
Ép được cái tốc biến quy cho nó chắc cú.
So he commits the TP, and this means that the Gnar is just stuck at this awkward spot. He has to run left, and Hansama is just not going to be able to save him.
And you can see Shiu actually had so much support.
Hansama lỗ thêm cái tele nữa.
On their way up. As you can see, Broken Blade, unfortunately getting run down has been a fun matchup for some of our Olafs, and it looks like Shiu. Yeah, surely. Well, Skillmon is going to walk on down, gets a control ward in there as well.
Hey, they're starting to break through a little bit here.
Yeah, the Nano-Brush control is going to be there for G2, but Labrov is kind of out of position here. The death ray, oh my god, Smash does so much damage. The Arcane Storm is following the Leona. The hook shot from Korea is going to work out, and there goes the Nasus. Caps is going to get Korea out of there as he does find another Q to take him down, but that might be all they're going to get as it's a double kill for Lucid. Caps now gets closed in on. I don't think he's getting away with that realm off as it's a double for Showmaker. She was fighting against Hansama in the top lane.
15 phút mà gác khoảng chừng 6-7 ngàn nó có an toàn đủ chưa?
That was a bit of a rough one, and I think from
our
perspective, right, the casters had the full vision, full information. It just didn't look likely.
Nổi.
Be able to pull off to the Cassia or the Camille, but can't actually do otherwise any damage. Broken Blade's in trouble.
Yeah, the Hextech ultimatum comes down, and Showmaker is going to be
tự cứu bản thân đi. Mình bảo các bạn trước giải này là nếu như đứng ở trong top 4 thì ít nhất là 160.000 đô. 160.000 đô là ngon lắm anh em. Giờ phải là đứng từ hạng 4 trở lên nha, tức là vào bán kết. Nếu như DK thắng trận này, DK thắng thêm một trận BO3 nữa sau lần bốc thăm, sau cái bốc thăm vô được top 4 là 160.000 đô.
And so you learn he does stack up Q, everything's fine. As Hextech ultimatum comes down, Korea is in. He's gonna flash his way out. As Skillmon with the ulti running, he's just not that tanky. Cease and desist is it's gonna be Lucid back over the wall. Great shove onto 2 there.
Sống rồi.
Have to deal with this threaded volley.
Không quan game, sống rồi.
Oh my goodness, the Olaf has found his way back in.
Sống rồi.
Will take down the rise, and there goes Labrov. She just cannot miss with these axes, by the way, as Hansama's going to have to get himself over the wall, but he's running the wrong direction, and I have a feeling the referee is going to find him. Okay, there's another blast cone. There are mega cones in this game as well, and so it is taking him quite a distance. So he will make his way out.
I noticed that even Cowbell Cowman.
At least get it out.
Đẹp ơi. Tầm này không quăng được nữa anh em. Mình niềm tin đủ rồi. Nói chung là cái đoạn gọi là cái đoạn đệm nó đủ cứng rồi, đủ dày rồi. Đệm 8.000 ở phút thứ 19 này là quá dày rồi. Có rơi thì cũng giống như là mấy thằng tay đỏ hồi nãy là gọi là fake comeback cho đối phương thôi. Đệm này dày lắm rồi. 20 phút 9.000 tiền. Một DK quá vững vàng. Tiếp tục là câu chuyện như Elima, những người chiến đấu vì sự tồn vong của bản thân.
They don't have a jungler in this game. It's not necessarily Skimon's fault. It's a good plan for Dplus.
No, the poor little Ziggs tripped on a rock and he just fell over.
Caps is and not like Shulk.
Không thể băng trụ của Olaf được.
No, they're not feeling it like that. Oh, no.
Đi cây thử nhẹ.
Put the Monado away, I think. That's all right. Skimon going to be tanking up this turret a few times. Caps takes one as well. That's a nice little stun onto Career as the Solar Flare is going to extend it. Skimon makes his way over. Siphoning Strike starting to do a bit of damage as the Realm Warp is not great and the Undertow slows 3 people. And Career is just going to try and do his very best to wander his way up. Broken Blade gets on in here as Caps is going to be able to cut off this Camille. And Hansama gets himself over there and will be able to satchel Career back.
Đó mà vừa
Career's
donate nha.
going to be dead for the third time. No, I did too. I thought they were favorites.
Thôi mà vô tên nha. Gì đây? Cân 4. Showmaker tới. Siêu chạy. Quăng địa chấn một người. Chó đi rồi. Chó đang bị quay. Năng khổng lồ. Lucid đấm hụt. Smart tới. Bảo Arcane.
Oh dear, he's extraordinarily dead, but can Han stay alive?
Đấy, như vậy là một DK rất là clean. Không hề quăng một tí nào ở trong game 1.
And now Dplus, they're going to break open the base. And is this just the end of the game?
It looks likely because they've got Baron buff, they've got a lot of damage here, and they are just
một cái lối chơi rất là lạ, một cái lối chơi không DK. Bóp nghẹt đối phương khi có lợi thế, không vội vã, không quăng game, vô hiệu hóa con Nasus của em Skillmon luôn, thuần tuất. 1-4-2 luôn.
EWC, that was an absolute shellacking in game.
Cảm ơn 10 donate nha. Nhưng mà được cái là Sylas của Cap thì có thể tìm cách để gỡ rối pha này, nhưng mà mình thấy chua lắm. Tất nhiên là vẫn còn con Xin Giao lấy bán huyệt thương giao tranh giai đoạn sau. Nhưng mà nhìn chung cái phần landing sẽ là cái phần rất là cực cho Cap game này. Góc đẹp, gắn được. Hay quá. Bắn trụ ha. Chết Smart không? Kéo trúng chết á. Trúng luôn kìa.
Forced to flash out of the way, does manage to escape, but let's see where the broken blade
còn lính.
As there is the
có câu trả lời.
Flash out of Korea, picks up the turret, heals himself back up again, and down will go BB. So the answering kill.
Bot đánh tiếp rồi, bot cam. Mấy anh em cam ơi. Người chắc cũng dễ. Smart mất tốc biến. Labrov đang vô tay nha. Mình tưởng đâu pha đó móc vô tường chứ. Cảm giác của mình khi nó bay ra là cái móc đó là vô tường rồi đó chứ.
Smash not going to have a whole lot of fun here. Does manage to get the scatter, but Smash with Skimon now finding Korea in the river. Will be able to get that knock up onto the horse pants lady. Caps coming on over here as Showmaker was fresh off a reset. And this was not the time to roam.
Nguy hiểm nha.
Is picked up for the Silas. That's a phenomenal ultimate.
Bắt đầu tới đoạn mid game con Sylas nó nguy hiểm đó. Không tốc biến nha, Lucid không tốc biến. Siêu không tốc biến. Lucid lên cứu. Lấy được cái dịch chuyển cũng ngon. Ichu game này đang tươi nha. Game này tươi đó.
The teleport brings Showmaker over to make sure that they are going to be all right. As Smash, Force of Will comes down, but there is the great scatter to cancel the culling, and the Unleashed Power dodge this, says Smash. And now Shiu, he's teleporting down. There's going to be another one. This Magnet Storm picks them up. It's Caps that locks down Korea though, but Shiu, he's got the auto attacks. He's able to find the damage. And G2. Yeah, also going to go for the steel catch.
Tele luôn hả? Tele luôn. Siêu nó còn tốc biến. Ngủ. Hết lính rồi. Bị chết tốt không? Hết lính rồi. Cáp tele, vẫn đợi cáp tele. Tụi chú đánh cái tempo liều ơi liều.
Locks down LeBron now. Skewmon could be in a little bit of trouble, but Cap shows up. Massive health bar. He's also got the Xin Zhao ulti running, and Shiu has to get the heck out of dodge. And this is the problem. G2.
As this equalizer isn't going to necessarily help Broken.
Rồi. Thì ra 20 phút tắt não không phải là DK. Có vẻ như đội tắt não đoạn mid game không phải là DK. Trong những tình cảnh ngặt nghèo nhất, tất nhiên Lichu sẽ nhìn về phía đường giữa rồi. Em hỏi có thể gánh được game này hay không? Là Bubu đừng chết nữa. No. Anh em bình tĩnh. Lu, cái niềm tin mà Lu đặt vào game này không phải là Ichu với tư cách một tập thể, mà là đặt vào con Sylas của Cap. Cũng không phải là đặt vào Hansama luôn, chắc chắn là không. Cap tới. Hey.
Way back in. The anchor is there from LeBron.
And
immediately G2 are back on the board. I say that, they're getting a little sleepy as Skewmon makes his way over, and Shiu is allowed to live for now.
A lot of push and pull in this game. It's 22.5 minutes.
The pendulum swings, Wolf.
Exactly, and G2 I don't think can take this Baron right now. They have too many members who need to back. They don't have
Smash is also looking for his as Caps just gonna immediately engage, finds the Crescent Guard. Showmaker able to create enough space to get out, but the depth charge is doing so much work. Caps diving on forward, that is gonna be Lucid falling. Crashdown gets him out as there is the Unleashed Power. One kill back here for Dplus as the Scat of the Week I don't think should work on G2 right now. They ain't looking weak at all.
No, I don't think so. Jungler's down though, taking this dragon with enough damage here from Hansama, and a retreat from Dplus is looking very difficult to contest here for the side of Dplus, and they can't do anything cross map. There isn't any cross map to take, so
có giải cứu DK thì cũng không thể dễ dàng đến như vậy được anh em. Làm gì có chuyện mà là Phật sống hay không cho tụi bay sống dễ như vậy được. Phải game 3 các em à. Đời này làm gì có cái bữa trưa nào miễn phí. Bây giờ chúng ta sẽ có mạch truyện DK tự giải cứu bản thân bằng một cái hành trình chông gai ở tứ kết, hay lại chui Esport lại tiếp tục hành trình săn Hàn Quốc mà vào trong là ê hề Hàn Quốc luôn. Nếu như mà chui Esport thắng trận này là thắng thêm một thằng Hàn nữa trong quá trời Hàn Quốc đang đợi.
And we'll see which version Showmaker is going to be able to be as we get further along.
Là Bubu câu chiêu. Cap đáp xuống. Cap đứng yên. Tí nữa thì Cap đáy. POV Cap. Không, Hansama dính cái bóng ngủ. Đáy rồi. BB thiếu đam.
unrivaled control over this game as Career is a bit too far forward trying to clear this ward.
Yeah, gonna get chained up. There is the Magnet Storm as well as he's looking to try and escape. He's relatively tanky as he flashes out the way, but that does mean that this Cataclysm is going to hold him in position.
Thành Sama sẽ đẹp.
That equalizer so much better. Sama gets the laser beam out to take down the Jace.
Nhưng mà ăn con Baron này vẫn nguy hiểm nha, tại vì đội hình bốc. Ăn con Baron này vẫn ghê lắm.
Remember, they do have a lot of very annoying poke, especially if Showmaker is alive.
Dần sau. Ăn luôn.
They're going to now put on Sama with this 4-item Lucian to work on the Baron, and I don't think Dplus can contest easily. Lucian has GA, and he is heading over. They see some zone control, but LeBron is so low.
DK làm gì? DK bỏ hả? DK bỏ.
A little bit sleepy is Caps, but he goes golden, and Showmaker able to flash out of the way, utilizing the flash that he stole earlier. And so the Baron going to be picked up by G2. Not a whole lot of response here for DK as a minute and a half left on this Dragon means
Vũ Đẩm, thằng nào mới donate Vũ Đẩm. Thọt cái tay vô quần. Mò vô thử coi còn không. Thằng Vũ Đẩm. Thọt sâu vô, móc kỹ vô coi còn không. Nói với game còn ngày nguyên anh em. Đủ đầy, săn chắc. Bây giờ một cái bóng ngủ, một cái nghịch sao là cũng đi nửa cây hơn. Ngay cả thằng Skillmon nãy giờ dính cái bóng ngủ cũng đá quần. Thêm con rồng lửa nữa chắc là ỉa. Thêm con rồng lửa nữa thì nhìn một phút là ỉa thiệt.
Skirmon healed up and ready.
The thing that I'm scared about, Wolf, is that there's a Rabadon's death cap on Showmaker. If he hits anyone with that sleepy trouble bubble and then the paddle star lands, they may just die.
Smash is about to buy his.
Sao mấy cơ hồi nãy là cái nó xài cái tốc biến lụm cho nên nó vẫn còn tốc biến.
This might be the last fight of the game. Yeah, the bubble is on the ground as there is that death cap you were talking about. The teleport right into this mid lane as Caps. He's got that crescent guard once again. It is going to be very dangerous. Hex Flash gets Labrov in there, but the scatter comes on down. Great Magnet Storm there from Korea. Heads to the skies, he goes and Hans is dead. Caps finds the angle as well. A 2 for 2 so far, and they do eliminate. And now Showmaker trying to dance around the battlefield. He finds the angle, he picks up all of these flashes, and Lucid is there. The 3 Talon strike, Caps knocked up mid-dash, and now it's Showmaker we're making look silly, and the ace is picked up. Dplus KIA make it happen in the river, and they're going to see whether they can walk up this mid lane and break open the base.
They absolutely will break open this base. The shake of the head of that G2 fan in the audience, I think can be felt around the world as Sama is deleted in the fight.
Rui đánh nhà cũng nhanh đó nha.
40 seconds for Caps, 20 on Hans.
19.
This inhibitor.
Labrov ra.
Absolutely, but they may even put some damage here on these Nexus turrets. Labrov going to come up here, try to buy time.
Yeah, they're going to look to try and end the game.
10 giây. Nhưng mà linh hồn rồng lửa thì cũng đái.
Can just head on over towards this infernal. Remember, like an infernal soul.
Linh hồn rồng lửa.
Kind of ideal
situation, but they got to try something.
Cáp có tele. Cáp tele thẳng luôn.
Skirmon in good position here.
That's an aggressive teleport here from Caps. Does pick up the double bubble as Labrov is already down to about a third health and maybe nothing as the Magnet Storm picks up 3. Skirmon into the back line. He is immediately put down towards that GA.
Đá rồi. DK vào vòng trong.
And look at Showmaker just skipping around the battlefield, and they will kill them once again, and now start that walk over.
Yeah, they have the super minion wave here. No,
chúng ta sẽ có đủ 4 đội LCK.
Double mage comp is going to work here for Dplus as they will knock G2 out of the esports World Cup in 2026 with a 2-0.
Bị nghiền kê.
What an unbelievable performance in back-to-back games.